holographics that are going to be deceiving a lot of people in the last days. When Satan arrives and they claim he's God, and he comes with this angelic host and his UFOs and, you know, the whole brilliance of light and majesty and white robes, and it's going to be a show. I mean, get out the popcorn. Question, will firearms work against aliens? Yeah, and even a 50 caliber will take down a helicopter, so get $8,000, get you a 50 caliber, because they're expensive, but they'll take down a helicopter, and a good shotgun will take out an alien. I don't know if it would kill its, I don't know what it does to them. It would kill it. I don't know if it just goes and gets another body to come back to Earth or what, but it would kill it. Let's see, somebody relating an experience also with running into these Darth Vader beings. Because they're very real, folks. Yeah, you can rent Spawn at most video stores, and the movie I'm talking about is called The Island. Yeah. I don't know how I got off that tonight, but, I just talk where the Lord leads, whatever area or direction I go into. Yeah. I never know what I'm going into, so if it looks like I'm not prepared, that's why. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about from week to week. I usually have an idea, a general idea, and that's it. But yeah, I don't even know if I finished about this Atlantis thing, but, yeah, it was just a pre-Adamic civilization, folks. And some of the people that were on this angelic civilization, when Atlantis existed, when Lemuria was here, when the 7 other massive civilizations were here at that time, are here now in the last days, born as humans. And some might be blowing some of you away right now, but there's a big difference between incarnation and reincarnation. And the civilization that was here pre-Adam times, pre-Adamic, during the Atlantis time, was an angelic civilization. And 2/3 of those angels, folks, had left the earth. They knew the Lord's judgment was going to come because Satan was stirring up a rebellion here on earth. They left, and the Lord opened them up a place in heaven for them to live. I don't know exactly where. I just know He opened a place in heaven for them to live. And a lot of those angels that fought against Satan's rebellion during the times of Atlantis and Lemuria and that whole galactic space, intergalactic travel and stuff, trading and economics and stuff, are here to lead the charge against his rebellion coming up now. And so that's why so many of you have memories you can't explain. You're here born with a purpose, but you don't know why, you don't know what it is. These are the elect. There's 2 different groups in the Bible. There's the elect, the first group of 144,000, and there is the bride. And it's the select group, folks, that are incarnated beings that were here during previous times, that have been brought to earth in the last days, to be here in the last days, to fight against Satan's second rebellion attempt. And that is why you will find a secret government black op operation, I do not know the name of it, I do know it exists, that are here to hunt down the 144,000. This sounds like a great movie idea, huh? But they're here to hunt down the 144,000. And that's why the Lord keeps us hidden, separated. That's why so many of you who do listen to my shows, He will not let you contact me. Will not let you come in contact because I'm so under surveillance. Everything I do is read by them. My emails go to the White House. Everything I do is under surveillance by them. They are trying to find the 144,000. And that's why so many of you are just, you're lucky to even have a computer because the Lord is keeping you hidden. So when it's time for you to do whatever it is you're here to do, you will then rise and do it. Some of us are doing our jobs before then. Our necks are out on the chopping block until it's time and it's over. But yeah, it starts to make sense when you start to sit back and be able to put a lot of pieces to the puzzle. It starts to make sense almost I never finish. It's always one big rabbit trail. My show is one rabbit trail after the next. Yeah. But, yeah, because you never know what I'm going to talk about, so that's what makes the show interesting. You never know where I'm going to talk, where I'm going to be. But yeah, the 144,000 is, they are looking for us. They are looking for you. If you are one of the 144,000, the problem, the thing is you don't even know it, because if you don't know it, they won't know it, and that's why the Lord doesn't always reveal to everybody who they are. And it's another thing for safety issues. He's keeping you hidden. He's keeping you concealed from them. Because they do, and they do have, I heard it's just under 12,000 that they feel that they've targeted, that they're out of the actual 144,000 that they have found, just under 12,000. So they have a ways to go. You know, and who cares about them? You know, it's like, bring it on, you know. We're still doing what we can. We're still doing what we have to do. They're not going to be able to act until the Lord allows them to act. So right now we have the green light to act and do what we can to counter-offensive some of Satan's coming attacks, some of the attacks he's doing now against the Lord's people. And it's, you know, you think about it right now, that those doing just the Oregon that are going to take out millions of Satan's forces with this stuff, we're only maybe a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of the 144,000. In fact, we're only a battalion. I don't know how big a battalion is. But that's basically all we are. We're a battalion of warriors doing the Oregon. And so that's who you are, folks. You're warriors for the Most High. You warred in the past. You refused to go along with his coercion before. When he tried to take over the earth. And we're doing it again. We're here to do it again. We've come back to do it again. And so that's where it is right now, folks. I'm going to leave it at that. I've been talking for about an hour and a half. Some questions I probably didn't get to, because I tend to start at the top of my box and take my way down. But yeah, what I don't go through, I'll go through these all week, and I'll answer them next week. And so, I'll be back next week, 10 o'clock. I don't know if what it'll be on. I'll just see you then next week at 10 o'clock. Until then, seek the Lord for truth in all things. Stay busy with that. Stay consistent with that every day. Ask Him to reveal the truth in all things to you. That way we're all on the same page, folks, because, you know, so many times I've wondered, how do we communicate as the Lord's army? How do we communicate amongst each other? Because we know the same things. We're doing the same things. We're on the same page. And that's because the Lord's leading us. We don't have to verbally talk to each other at all. If we're all seeking the Lord, He can lead us Himself. And then we end up all finding that we're working we're in unison with each other. People around the world, I know you're there. So don't feel that I don't, and that you've been listening to my show for 2 or 3 years, and you want to say hello and you're not allowed and you can't and all that. I know you're there. I know you're there. And so, just a heads up to all of you that are being kept hidden, that I know you're there, and I love you all. And I'm just going to sit here and keep doing what I can while I have time, while I can, and be a voice for the Lord's people that are out there and hiding and working and warring in these last days, and getting ready and getting prepared for what's coming. So until next week, folks, stay with the Lord. Keep your chin up. You can't see heaven if your chin's not up. And I'll see you next week. God bless. Good night.